What's up, guys, and welcome back to DeeterPlays. We've got some news here for you in the Roblox platform. As always, I like to keep you guys updated on the latest and greatest and things that are happening. Because of the egg hunt, this one sort of slipped under the cracks for me, but there is still some time today. If you guys can get in there, and if you get this video watched before this actually happens, the contest ends today at the middle of the day. They might extend it till the end, but basically what you have to do is, if you want to enter into the Arthro bundle contest, they've got this contest going again this year. Now, this is the spring one. I think they also did one in the summer last year, so there could be another one of these coming here during the year. But if you guys have any ideas for Arthro packages that could come to life here in Roblox, like these ones last year, if you guys have any ideas, there is this art contest. You guys can go to their tweet that they've got. The link is right here after this blog. I will put the link in the description of this video for this blog, so you guys can go there and you can check it out. If you guys have any ideas that are original, they're appealing, they're creative, then try to enter those, and who knows, the people who win will end up getting $500 cash as a prize for doing this. So $500 cash is not bad, and they usually pick quite a few winners. So guys, go for it. If you guys have any art ideas here for the Arthro contest, then go ahead and enter here today while you can. Now, the next thing we're going to talk about here is the game Adopt Me. Okay, so they passed 1.615 million people playing on the game at one time. That is a lot. They did their update for dressing the pets, and they smashed the record on the platform. That's more than the amount of people that were playing on Steam at one time. And this was actually part of a prediction that David had 2 years ago in the RDC conference in 2018.
We expect to see 1 million concurrency. You know, we hit the 100,000 player concurrency. We'd like to see 10 times that. 1 million concurrency on a platform is really cool. We've seen also already what 100,000 looks like relative to maybe a platform like Steam. Some of our 100,000 concurrency games would be like right up there on Steam or some platform like that. So going for 1 million.
So there you have it, guys. That was 2018 during RDC. He wanted to have a prediction. They said that they had 100,000 in a game concurrently, and now they were trying to go for, within the next 5 years, so before the year 2023, 1 million concurrency in the game. But Adopt Me blew that away, because right here you can see all the details. It says they absolutely smashed the world record for Roblox. See, I think before this update, it was about 700,000 or 800,000 was the record, and they basically doubled it. Not only passed 1 million, they got 1.6 million people playing. Now, if you compare that to the most popular games on Steam right now, and he mentioned Steam during that RDC presentation for his keynote, he talked about Steam, and versus Steam, like, this game itself had more people concurrently playing than any game on Steam. So congratulations to those guys in Adopt Me, the Adopt Me team. When they came out with their pet update, that was huge. That set records at the time, and now that they've got the fact that people can dress their pets, that is adding a whole new level and a whole bunch of new players as well. So if you guys have not checked it out, you guys should definitely do that. Now, as far as the game sort, there's some changes here that you guys may or may not notice. Of course, they've got the popular, they've got the top rated. They used to have just kind of like the top earning as well, but they've got some new sorts in here. The play together sort is a new one where the VIP servers are 10 Robux or less. So 10 Robux, that's really, really cheap. That's like 10 cents for a VIP server. Then you get a special VIP server. You can get your friends to come in and play with it, play in those games. So that is this new sort right here with the super cheap servers. I think there's even some other games like MM2. I'm pretty sure MM2 has like 10 Robux servers. So there's even more games than what are necessarily in this sort that cost a lot less. Then they've got this temporary one, of course, the egg hunt. We're going to talk a little bit more about the egg hunt. The learn and explore. We mentioned this one in a previous video, the fact that they're trying to put educational ones up here for kids to be able to play and be able to learn a little bit and kind of apply their brains while they're out of school because of everything that's going on right now. And then, of course, we've just got some featured, and another one right here, popular among premium. So they're considering people who have premium memberships, and then they've also got premium payouts for the developers for these. We've got some information about the premium payouts and the updates and that for the developers, and some good information for them. Then they've got the Arthro one one, and some that are popular near us, and then the top earnings way down at the bottom. I don't know the difference though as far as like some of these other sorts players love. So if players love that one, why wouldn't that one be in one of the top rated sorts? I don't know. That one's kind of confusing to me. How they've got these most engaging. Like, does that mean that people spend the most time inside of these games? Also, huge shout out to the guys over at Wild West. That game seems to be taking off and doing really, really well. It's got 12.8K players, so I see that as one of the future hits that is going to be pretty big on the platform moving forward. I'd say as far as the egg hunt goes, this game has probably picked up the most interest from players on the platform. It used to be pay to play, like it was 50 Robux to be able to enter it, and I'm not sure if it's going to go back to that or if it's still going to be this. What are your thoughts? It says here in the description, free to play during the event, and you know, the developers may keep it free, but they may make it 50 Robux. But what do you guys think that would do? I'd like to know your thoughts there in the description. Maybe we can pass some of this information on to the developers and let them know what your guys' thoughts are on the game. Is 50 Robux too much? I know Bloxburg, you can still play Bloxburg, and this one is 25 Robux, and it always has been, and it's still a really popular game. It's got 133,000 people playing. So the pay model seems to be working for some of the games if they're definitely worth it. But I think that it is a great game, and I think it'd probably be worth it for the 50 Robux to be able to play. And then they've got role play, they've got adventure, fighting, they've got obby. So they've definitely updated these sorts. Up and coming. Like maybe these are some of these other games that people think are going to be really popular in the future. Like World Zero, that one did pretty well and won I think best use of tech at the Bloxies. So these are some games that a lot of people are thinking are going to become bigger games on the platform later on. Next update here for the developers. They'd probably be happy to know that what they've done basically here is they started tripling the amount of payouts available due to premium payouts. So if people have a game and people on the platform who are playing and they've got premium, they're spending more time in these games, people pay for premium, so the developers are getting a little bit of that money in return, and now they're actually going to be getting more than they got previously for the premium payouts. And the premium payouts is a brand new thing anyway. So if you guys are developers and you have games and you can keep people in your games that have premium, then that means more money for you when it comes to the premium payouts. The next thing we're going to talk about as far as developers making more money, this unified marketplace fee for dev products and game passes. Currently, there's a 90% marketplace fee for Robux earned from selling a passes or the developer that does not have premium. So if you do have premium, though, the market fee goes down to 30%. So basically, what you have to do going forward, the fee for all developer products Games Pass is 30%, regardless of whether or not you have premium. So if you're a developer and you don't have premium, you can still make more money, and they're not taking as much out of it. So that is just another way that developers can make even more money now as a part of one of these updates. Now this here is super exciting. This kind of came out fairly recently, but this is the roadmap for 2020. Things that they're trying to target, things that they're trying to add to the platform. There's a lot of really great stuff here. Like they've already added a lot of these, like quick open, HTTP plugins, collaborative editing, so that people can share their stuff that they're doing. Premium payouts, so we already talked about that. Game access permissions. They've already added a lot of that stuff. But look at the things that they're targeting for. We've got April and June, and then things that they're targeting for later in the quarter, like July through September. And a lot of these things have to do with the way the game is going to look and the way the developers get to interface in studio. Atmospheric fog, that's going to look great. Enhanced audio search, they've already started adding enhanced audio searching. Custom materials, everything in the game is just going to look that much better. Dynamic texture resolution, so the graphics are going to be better, the games are going to get better. They're going to try to make things load a little bit better. Mesh level of detail, the level of detail that we're going to see in things is going to be so much better. They've got typed Lua, so basically for anybody who is a coder, it's just going to be a little bit easier for them to do all that. Wireframe mode, they've got a debugger, so there's a lot of tools here that are going to help a lot of the developers there in studio. Screenshots and video trailers for marketplace assets, so they're going to supply additional images and videos for them to use for the marketplace. So all of this stuff targeted for the third quarter, even more material based stuff, layered 3D clothing, so any of the avatars with even more layered detailed clothing, that is going to be awesome. Shared memory, so hopefully games will also end up loading faster, and a lot of these are having to do with search as well, making searching work a little bit better so people can search through audio and different devices and things within Studio and within the platform. Faster streaming, so a lot of these games, some of them are kind of loading as the player is in there, and if you see something, a game with 100 people or more in it, then that is a lot of people in a game, so it takes a long time for it to load. I'm sure you guys have seen some lag in games that have 100 people in them at a time, but they're trying to improve it so that they could have 200 players in a single game at a time. So I know they've been testing that and trying to make it faster, collecting data. The engineers are trying to apply everything that they're learning, trying to make it so it can move that much faster. So I think that's going to be great for all of us, all of the players in there. No more lagging out of servers. Hopefully that will be the case in the future. Then the next thing, of course, the egg hunt is going on right now. I haven't really officially done a, hey, egg hunt's going on, but I did about 50 or so videos and several live streams during the day to let you guys know about the eggs, how to get this Fabergé egg, which you get from getting all 49 of the eggs. You don't need to get the launched ones. There's also a free little egg phone that you can use. And then there's these launchers, guys, the developer launcher, the video star launcher, and the admin launcher. I've got all three of them, so I'm going to be doing some more streams, guys, to launch these out, try to get you guys covered. We've got fewer and fewer people showing up to the streams, which means more and more people are getting them, but I want to make sure everybody who wants them is able to get them. So make sure you subscribe and you've got the notification bell on for when I do live streams and I end up launching these at you guys, and I'm going to do my best to try to get you guys covered. Other than that, these 49 games all have their own missions. They're all mobile supported now. If you go into Tiny Tanks or Ultimate Driving, you'll just get it automatically, and also for the Wild West, they made a mobile version of it. But I also made videos on my channel to show you how to get every single one of these eggs. So if you guys have any questions on that, just check out the videos on my channel and I will show you how to get every single one of these. So that is the egg hunt. It goes on until the 28th. Who knows, it might be extended. Hopefully it will, like it has in previous years. But anyways, if you don't get them before then, you might not be able to get them and get any more eggs until next year. So that is what's going on. Lots of great new things happening in the platform as far as payouts, things that are going to be happening. Huge congratulations again to Adopt Me and what they managed to pull off. That is really awesome. And good luck to any of you guys who are entering the avatar contest. And if you guys enter anything and you win, let me know. I want to see what you've created. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, would love to have you subscribe and hit that notification bell. We will talk to you guys later.